everybody. Hope you're all having a good day today, at least as far as Mondays go. Before I get started, I just want to give you a quick reminder. This Friday, July 28th, there will be a comedy show at Recovery Room in downtown Jonesboro. That show will start at 7:30. The doors will open at 7. You can get tickets at Cash App. If you go to $NEA Comedians, that is one option to get tickets. They're $10 in advance, $15 at the door. I'm going to say get your tickets in advance. Make sure you do it. I don't know how many tickets are available. I'm not in charge of that, but you don't want to miss this. I'm going to be hosting, and I'm very excited about that. And I'm more excited about the lineup. We have in the lineup Ryan Query, who you've heard me mention before. Very funny guy. I've seen him all around Jonesboro. He was at the Paragould show. Allison MacArthur, the head of NEA Comedians herself. Usually she's the host. This time she's going to sign up, or not sign up, but she's doing a set. I get to introduce her. It's going to be fun. She was the host at the Paragould show. And headliner Jawel Horn, who was also the headliner at the Paragould show at Smoking Skulls Motorcycle Clubhouse, where I opened the show for that one. He is very funny as well. Very funny people. I'm so excited to get to do this show and to get to host it. And there will be an open mic after, at least according to the flyer. There will be an open mic after. I assume I'm also hosting the open mic, but I don't know that for sure. I assume that's the case. If I'm not hosting, I will do a set for the open mic. So either way, I'm going to be on stage a lot on Friday night. So come see it. Come see me. Come see these other incredible people, and just come support local comedy. It's going to be a great night. I'm super excited. Go to NEA Comedians Cash App. Buy your tickets. Come to Recovery Room on Friday, 7:30. See the show. And stick around for the open mic. Now, that's out of the way. You're about to watch a performance I did at Flipside in Memphis. I don't remember the date on it. I will have to look at when the video was taken to see. But it'll be in the title, so you'll see where it is. You already know by now. But yeah, this was the same material I did at Smoking Skulls Motorcycle Clubhouse, TOR-Nayduh, and One Crappy Night, just kind of put together. KP allowed for a 10-minute set in his open mic that night. He's done it a couple of times. I don't know if he's going to do it every Friday night, because the past few times I've been, he hasn't done it. But that's besides the point. This was at Flipside. I did that same material. I thought my performance was overall mostly good. The audience was not entirely on my side for it, but that's okay. It happens. It's an open mic. That's what they're for. So check it out. Let me know what you think. As usual, there will be no added laugh tracks. If it was not heard there at the venue, you won't hear it in the video. The only thing I will do sound-wise is I'll probably run it in a filter in GarageBand just to make sure it's clear and understandable. Other than that, no other edits. So, yeah. Let's take a look at the flyer and enjoy the show. What's up? KP from Arkansas. He thinks I'm immediately from Little Rock. I drove from Joe.
Oh shit, you're right.
Toronto. Go Red Wolves. Toronto.
This guy knows. No? Who said no? Unrelated? Unrelated? No? Okay, fine.
Yes, whatever you're saying.
Yes to whatever I'm saying. Are you not paying attention? This guy knows. That's what we've established. I'm from Jonesboro. This guy knows.
Okay, great.
Toronto.
Cool. We're all caught up. Are we all caught up?
Yes.
Good. I got a question for you, Memphis. Why is it that whenever there's some sort of a natural disaster, like say a tornado, in the South, they feel the need to go and find the most country hick southern redneck they can possibly find, like this guy in the Zelda shirt, to go on the news and talk about it? You know what I'm talking about. You've probably done it.
I seen it. I ain't been that guy.
Oh, you ain't been that guy? Not yet?
Yeah.
Next week.
I seen it.
But they find the most country hick southern redneck they can possibly find to go and talk about it. And like, I don't understand why it is we have to go and find Yosemite Sam every time a tornado rips apart a town in Arkansas. Because we have reasonable, sensible southern people. At least in our state. I brought a couple of them with me. Yeah.
Okay.
But every time I turn on the news after a tornado, this is what I see. We come to you live from Goobertown, Arkansas with local resident Cletus Bodine, who claims he saw everything. Mr. Bodine, can you please tell us what you saw? Well, yes, sir, I certainly can. I was just sitting out on my front porch, minding my own business, when all of a sudden the sky got dark and a bunch of clouds done flowed together.
And right in the middle of that, them big old clouds floated together and started to spin, and it was circulatoriating is what it was doing. And I leaned forward in my rocking chair. By the way, it's the cutest little rocking chair. It says Bodine right there on the front of the seat, so you can sit there and show off your family jewelry. Anyway, it was circulatoriating, and it started circulatoriating, coming down towards the ground. And then it hit the ground, dust was flying up, cows was flying around, sucked my dog out of the backyard, flung it in there. I know right then it must be a tornado. So I did what any good red-blooded American man would do. I run inside my house and got my 12 gauge, come back out and I shouted, "Get on now, Twisty Misty," and I shot it. And wouldn't you know it, that buckshot done flowed down there, hit that tornado, went around, come back, flew through my window, and took out my TV. Now I'm suing the National Weather Service for $20 million. It's a word where I'm from, y'all. Million. M-I-Y-I-N, million. It's actually a homonym. It's got two different meanings, right? There's numerical, like $20 million, and then the other version to mean like one and another person. To use in a sentence, it sound like this: she's coming with me and you. That's cool. Not everybody likes that one. I still like it, and that's all that matters. This is a true story. It's an old story. It's one of my favorite stories. I did this in Paragould. Right after I turned 18, I went out to eat in Little Rock, of course, with my mom, my brother Morgan, and my cousin Tammy. We went to a pizza place. And we went in, and we got a table right by the door, and we ordered drinks. And then right about that time, my brother got up and went to the bathroom. Now, the bathroom is all the way across the pizza restaurant. I'm talking opposite corners. That's important. Now, he's been known to take a relatively long time in the bathroom as well. Not kidding, he has carried food in there before. You know those little frozen personal pizzas you can get at the store? Pull it out of the oven, cut it, go poop with it. I've watched him do it. I've seen it. Anyway, drinks get brought out. No word from Morgan. He doesn't have a phone yet, so it's radio silence across the restaurant. We order food. Order goes back, food comes out, nothing from Morgan. We don't know what's going on, but we're getting concerned. And my mom is like, "Bryce, you need to go and check on him." I'm like, "Me? Why me?" She goes, "Well, he's your brother. Well, he's your son." She goes, "You need to go and check on him." I'm like, "Fine, all right, I'll just go check on him," because I'm not going to argue with my mom, not in public. And so I go in there. There's one stall, nobody else is in there, and I just knock on the stall. "Morgan, it's Bryce. You all right?" "No." "What's wrong?" He goes, "I got diarrhea." Hold on. And I went back to base to report what I had learned to my superiors. My mom goes, "Well, then what did you do?" And I said, This is what I did." And Tammy's sitting there like, "Bryce, you're 18 now. You're an adult. You have to be assessing situations and coming up with solutions on it. Hey, listen, I'm a rookie. Don't be putting me in the end zone, okay? You got to sub me out at about the 20-yard line and put in a 2 to 3 year veteran who really knows what he's doing. If you don't, I'm going to fumble. That's going to make a huge mess, and given the circumstances, I'd say that mess is really going to stink. So, don't trust me." And she goes, "Well, how bad is it?" I said, "Well, think about the last time you had diarrhea. How bad was it?" "It wasn't very good, now was it?" She said, "You didn't ask him how bad it was?" I said, "No." And she said, "Go back and ask him how bad it was." Fine. I go back, knock on the stall. "How bad is it?" He goes, "It's all over my underwear and on my jeans." "What, like it's visible from the outside?" "Yeah, it's very visible from the outside." "Okay, hold on." And I went back to base to report what I had learned to my superiors. My mom goes, "Well, then what'd you do?" "We've been through this." And Tammy's like, assessing. "Hey, rookie end zone, timeout 23-year veteran." So we're trying to figure out now what it is we're going to do for him, because we can't leave him in there. You know the rule, no man gets left behind. So we're coming up with solutions, we're talking, we're discussing, we're deliberating. And my mom suddenly goes, "Wait, Bryce, where's your jacket?" What jacket? She goes, your Kiss jacket. I don't know nothing about no Kiss jacket. A jacket with my favorite band on? I don't know nothing about. I'm not wearing a jacket. I'm cold right now. See? Bryce, it's in the car. Go get your jacket. Okay. I go out to the car, grab my jacket, and I come back in, and I think I see where she's going with this, but she still tells me the plan anyway. She says, tell him to tie the jacket around his waist to cover the stain and just throw his underwear away. Just not even worry about it. Okay? I go into the bathroom, I text that out on my phone and slide my phone underneath for him to read it because I don't want to say all this out loud. I said, does that make sense? He said, yes. He slid my phone back out to me. I tossed my jacket over the top of the stall. My part of the mission is finished. I return to base. It's in his hands now. And he's taking a minute. We're starting to get worried. My mom goes, did he understand the instructions? I said, he told me he did. And along about that time, I notice he's walking ever so gingerly from the other side of the restaurant, just like this right here. He gets a little closer. He's got one hand stuck out like that. And he gets a little bit closer. I see what he's carrying. He is carrying his jeans. His jeans are in his hand. The jacket. Oh, the jacket. I got to tell you about the jacket. The jacket is not tied with the sleeves around his waist. No, it's wrapped around and zipped in the front. Kind of like a kilt. He looked like a crazy Scottish goblin. Just, hey, look what I found under my bridge. It's a nice new pair of jeans. I reckon that skid mark will come out from the creek, don't you think? That's all I got for you, Memphis. You guys are awesome. God bless you. My name is Bryce Moore. Find me on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And give it up for your host, KP.